good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are joining us. And I also like to use this opportunity to wish you Happy New Year. Uh, and thank you once again for being a wonderful follower of what we do here at Pest Consulting. So many of you have been following us and been supporting us, especially in the year 2021. We are so grateful for all that you have done for us. Because without you, definitely there's nothing we can do. We exist because of you, and you've shown to us that you appreciate what we do, and we do not take this for granted. We are very, very grateful for the opportunity you are giving to us to be of service to all our numerous customers and partners out there. This year, 2022, is not a year to go low or do less than we did last year. However, this year, our aim and our goal is to do even better. And we have a lot of programs and projects lined up just to ensure that our core people that we deal with, which are the SMEs and small business and business owners generally, are better served this year. We are taking a lot of steps to even improve our internal capacity so that we can do better for you this year. And not only that, we are also partnering with new organizations that will enable us to amplify what we've been doing in the previous years to be even better. And one of such is the American corner under the US consulate that we'll be working with this year to run an accelerator project. I am advising you, if you are an SME owner and you've been in that, if you've been running one business or the other in the last few years, and you are probably looking for that extra push to make sure that your business is doing better than before. I think this is an opportunity for you that will be coming your way. Watch our space, follow us on our LinkedIn, our social platform, on our Facebook, on our Instagram, and now that we have Twitter back on that, you can also follow us on Twitter so that you are abreast of what we have in line for you. Our SME Roundtable also will also continue, and thankfully this is our first edition for the year, and it's a great privilege that I will be the one having an engagement with you today. And majorly what we'll be talking about is to look at the success keys or success factors for 2022 as a business owner. We during our engagement with several business owners last year, and we realized that there are so many things that they were able to get right, and we are thankful for the successes that they've been able to record. However, we observe that there are certain areas that we feel they can do better, and this is an area that we are going to pay more attention on because of the peculiarity of the year that we are in. You must understand that. We are now fully into COVID-19, post-COVID-19, and everybody's organizations, individuals are in a better position to understand how to deal with COVID-19 better than we did in 2021. The variants are coming up here and there, but because we are now more familiar with this, we now know better how to deal with it. It's not like the way it was before. This year promises to be a lot more better. We say that businesses will do a lot better, though the microeconomy also plays a significant role to either enhance or demote or restrain this growth that these organizations would experience within the economy that they operate in. So be it as it's made, going straight to the topic of today, I would like to say that we have just two things that we want you as a business owner to watch out for. Just two things. And what are they? Number one is excellence, and then number two, timeliness. These are two areas that we think if we are able to better understand and then address them better, it could be the game changer for us. Excellence. We all know what excellence is. People talk about excellence, about your ability to do something right and do it have a high level of performance, and then and all of the definitions that has been given to it over time. Beyond that, we are not here to look at the definition of what excellence is or what it should be. But what we want to lay emphasis on is that we understand that excellence is essential for us to be able to create value. We must not forget that we are in business because we are creating value. And our business also is capturing value for us. So we're in the business of exchange of value. If that value is not considered to be excellent, people might consider other alternatives. So that's why it's essential that as a business owner in year 2022, one of the key things that we must put at the back of our mind is how do I enhance excellence? How do I promote excellence? How do I make excellence my culture? How do I make excellence my value? How do I develop excellence culture in service delivery, in customers' complaint handling and restoration, resolution? So all of these things are things that we must look out for. We must be excellent at them all. All the little things that matters, not all the big things alone, all the small little details. Paying attention to details are some of the things that we really need to look at in this year now. And then there are two stages of being excellent, number one is being excellent at what you do. That is you being a master of what you do, and you do it you develop a consistent result over a prolonged period of time. That is one form of excellence. However, there's another level of excellence that we have to become to get to, and that is us becoming an excellent person, an excellent organization, an excellent team. When we are excellent individual, that makes up, then we are also an excellent team, and this excellent team in turn makes up an excellent organization. When we become an excellent person, when we become excellent as an individual, as an organization, or as a team, what that means is that we do not pursue excellence as a means to an end. Rather, it becomes what we are. It becomes the consequences of what we are, not what we do. So that the excellent result that we now demonstrate for people to follow or to see, or that we exude in our day-to-day transactions or engagement with our clients or in our business, is not as a result of our trying to impress or to create an impression, but it's because of who we are. That is now our identity, excellence. And that's the level that we need to get to. We need to get to a level where doing certain things at a particular level becomes natural to us, becomes a part of us. That's when you have to become that excellent person. And that is one of the areas that every business owner must seek to achieve or to attain. And it has to start from the individual that comes to a team, that comes to an organization. We must put measures in place how to promote excellence. And learning is one of the areas, learning and development, training, all of those things are mentorship, leadership, guidance, all of these things are ways to foster excellence within your team and the organization. And people having what we call personal leadership, entrenching it, making people to understand the importance of them leading themselves right. If they lead themselves right, then anything you commit into their hands, they have the capacity to also do it right, because it becomes a natural consequence for them. It's very, very essential that we look at this excellence and begin to say we don't just want to be excellent as what we do, we want to become excellent, so that what we do is a consequence of who we are, which is an excellent person or excellent organization, an excellent individual, an excellent team, so that our result is speaking to our identity, and that is excellent. And that means we must have an identity of excellence for ourselves in this new year. And it is very, very essential that we take this seriously, because the market space is becoming more competitive. The consumer space are ever changing, and once they see that you are not offering a competitive market product or service in the market space or the industry, then they are at liberty to begin to look for alternatives. We don't want that for our businesses this year. That is why we have to take the issue of excellence seriously and be particular and be intentional about how we do stuff. We don't just do stuff right. We understand the essence of doing it right, so that we understand the consequences of not doing it right. And then the next thing that we really want to talk about is timeliness. Timeliness is just about our propensity, our tendency to attend to requests, to attend to issues, to supplies, demands, whatever it is, on time. This is an area that we really have to look at for. One of the major things that we observed in the previous year, some of our clients and customers, sometimes because of schedule, because of the orders that were coming in, they were unable to respond to the requests of their clients in a timely manner. And we thought that, and this actually has taken a lot of businesses away from them. this should not be a continued trend in this new year. It should be discontinued. We should now begin to be more timely. We should now begin to get stuff done. When we say we are going to deliver our jobs, let us ensure that we do that. When we say we are going to get something done, let us ensure that we get it done. And as a member of a team or an organization, when you are assigned a task, ensure you get it done when you're supposed to do so. It's very, very essential that we do this. What do we then tend to gain if we are timely? If we are timely, you become reliable, you become dependable. If you are not, you become unreliable. Excellence does not speak to reliability. Excellence speaks to quality. While timeliness speaks to reliability. And as much as we all want quality and everybody wants something really good, but it's if that quality is not reliable, that you can't guarantee that you will get it when you need it, then you go for something that is a little bit lower that, but you can almost ascertain that you are going to get it when you need it. This is very, very fundamental. We observe that majority of the best products in market, like I always tell people, the most dominant product in the market is usually not the best product. But a good enough product that is always available is oftentimes what dominates the market. We must understand that timeliness, promptness, ability to deliver products as when our customers need them, ability to attend to their complaints as at when it is required by us to do so, following up with them, we need to follow up with them. This timeliness, this understanding of the timing is very, very essential. For the student of for religious settings, they say there's there's a saying about the children of the Issachar. They understand times and seasons, who others people to know what they need to do. These are very, very essential things and that we need to understand. The failure to understand these two things, the issue of quality, excellence, and which speaks to quality, and then the issue of timeliness, which speaks to our reliability, our promptness, in ensuring that we take others, take engagement seriously, we keep meeting times, we don't just, some people will keep you endlessly instead of them to be at a very particular time, having respect for other people's time, your clients' time, and treating their time with total respect. It's very, very essential. Maybe we've been able to get away with it in the past because we develop, we design, or we deliver excellent services or products. Timeliness is going to be very, very key this year. Another thing that we must also understand is this, that we must understand some of the things that stops us from being timely. Oftentimes, there are 1,000,001 reasons why you are unable to answer a particular stuff. Something comes up, you want to do this, but unfortunately, maybe something comes up, you are sick, you are this, you are so much others, and all of these things are things that comes up, and you are unable to deliver as promised. But we must go with this mindset that whatever the reason is, it's just an excuse. And what do I mean by that? I would like to quickly give a definition of what we mean by excuse. Maybe that will give us a better context to what we are trying to talk about right now. And which is this? Excuse is anything that stops you from doing what you're supposed to do at any given time. No matter how genuine, how important that thing is, if it stops you from doing what you're supposed to do at that particular point in time, it has become an excuse. And then the moment we have that mind shift and begin to say, okay, I'll be honest with ourselves and say, I'm supposed to be working on this particular order. Anything that is stopping me from doing this is an excuse. And you are treating them as an excuse, not indulging yourself into say these are reasons or justifications for you not doing stuff like that. So these are things that we must really, really combat for us to be timely and be reliable in this year, which is very, very essential ingredients for us to succeed in the year 2022. We have to see them as excuse. And then how do we handle the excuse? Number one is first of all understand that these are excuses. these are excuses rather. Number two, we also have to understand that there's need for us to have better planning. When you have better planning, you're in a better position to now begin to say, okay, how do I prioritize? How do I plan my schedule? How do I create the avenue that will enable me to actually do more? So this planning enables you to see you make better use of your time and you're more productive. Um, and when you have this, then you are better positioned to know what you can do per time, what you need to do, and then you can also work ahead of time. Speaking of working ahead of time, we must not also understand that one of the things that we must understand about personal leadership is your ability to know what to do per time. And this timeliness is will also determine the kind of person you are in the scheme of things. For example, if you are always doing what you're supposed to do yesterday, today, I like to call you a late comer because you are chasing time. You are trying to do what has done by what is no longer available within your influence at that particular point in time. You are just trying to redeem or make or salvage what is left of your day to accommodate what you're supposed to have done in the past. But if you're doing what you're supposed to do today, uh, today, that's fantastic. That's good. That means that you are a step ahead or better than those that are doing what they're supposed to do yesterday, today. But there's a better way. A better way is for us to begin to do what we're supposed to do tomorrow, today. And the only way you can even begin to do what you're supposed to do today, tomorrow, today, is if you have planned your schedule. It's when you have a clear overview of what's required of you. Say in the next 1 week, what do I need to do in the next 1 week? Where do I want to get myself? Do I have a clear strategy of what I want to achieve? These are the things that we need. So if you're able to identify them before, then you can then begin to take those preemptive steps that will allow you to work on things that you're supposed to do tomorrow, today. But if you do not plan, if you do not itemize what that you need to do, if you don't have a clear plan or clarity of purpose of where you really want to get to, it becomes a major challenge. These are things that I think we should look at in this year. Once we are able to address them, I think we are better positioned to record better success in the year 2022. Um, Again, do not forget, two things that we must put at the back of our mind is excellence and timeliness. You have to be excellent and you have to be timely. Don't say because you are working to be excellent and you're taking out the time that you have. We live in a world where time is becoming a very, very scarce commodity. People don't have the time, they don't have the patience to wait for too long, or once they are speaking to you and you do not attend to them on time, they move on to the next person. So all of these are things that we must pay attention to and take seriously because they are very, very essential, fundamental for our growth in this year. I do hope these few points will help you, and I would like to know what you think or have to say about this. Feel free to engage us in the comment section, share your feedback on what you think about what I've just shared as a success key for 2022. We look forward to wonderful, exciting year for all of us as we do not drop balls or go below the expected level that we are supposed to perform at, and then we are timely while we are performing that at high standard. So all of these things are very, very essential. Thank you so much again for your time, for the another opportunity to be with you, to share your time with you. Until next week when we will be having our guest to speak to you, like we normally do, have conversation with you and they share with you about their story, about their journey and their success, their challenges, so that you out there could also learn a thing or two from them to have to improve your own practice. Thank you so much once again, and we look forward to having you the next time we are having this show. And do not forget, keep it locked out on this particular channel. Follow us, subscribe to our channels, follow us, like us. We will be pushing out a lot of content, a lot of programs this year that will be beneficial to you, and we want you to take advantage of it. We don't want you to miss out because we are not going to stop until we see you succeed. From me to you, I'm Boboye Adeniji Oluwafemi, the managing partner of Pest Consulting. Uh, until next time, bye.